guys, it's your girl Jasmine Chivas, and we are finally back with a new episode of Not Crazy, Just Misunderstood with my amazing co-host, Mr. Truland.
True.
So, you know, we always have to start off with a mental vibe check. So, what's up?
I think my mental vibe today, or I actually would say this week, has just been like real low.
Really? What's going on?
Yeah, like this week, I'm moving. I actually have a really top, like the home I'm moving in. This is just like top tier. It's like,
So
it's
you
like
blessed. So why are you really
no,
low?
okay, so I'm blessed. I am blessed, right? But you know, like, okay, so I have rented these boxes. They call it like stacks. It's like these green boxes. I don't know if you ever seen them on Instagram, but they call it stacks. So I rented them. The guy, he was late. It's just been like a lot of things like that. And then I thought it was like all electric, but it's gas. So now I had to turn on the gas. It's just be like so much to like when it comes to like moving, it just be like a headache.
Okay, cool. You know, I love you to death, and I'm gonna always say the truth. You sound like an ungrateful ass bitch right now, because at the end of the day, you have to think about it. You are blessed. You're able to move. You're able to do what you want. It's so many people who aren't able. So it's like you have to look at your blessings and look at the things that you can't control.
You know what?
And then when you start measuring it out by like looking at it like that, you will be able to understand like and be appreciative of the things that you have and that you can't control. So be fucking appreciative to you unfucking grateful bitch. Anyway, y'all.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat that.
I literally used to be like looking at life like that, and then I realized, bitch, when you have mindsets like that, you're miserable. Like you're always looking at the negative and not looking at the positive. You're gonna be either in the middle or negative.
And you know what? I think I was just negative.
You were very fucking negative.
That was
negative.
That was negative.
That was very negative.
That was very negative.
Because me, I'm at a fucking 10.
You at a 10? So tell me what's going on.
Baby. My baby.
Baby girl.
My baby just turned 6 months. Yeah.
On the 22nd.
We made it together 6 months, me and my child. You know, life is great. It's winter time, so I'm about to drop some more Trap Angels, and that new merch is... Yeah,
on
but
the way.
You see the markups fire.
I love the new.
The game is sold out. We got Trap Angels. I'm talking about Trap Angels. We got what the fuck? Trapped 2.0.
2. Yes.
That's literally gonna be here in like 2 weeks. So it's like, you know, making money from home, being able to be a mom, being able to see my baby like go through all these milestones. It's just top tier to me. So like I love my life right now. Like I have zero complaints, babe.
So how has it been evolving into like a 6-month-old?
I have a 6-month-old. I'm able to do more. I can go upstairs, leave him downstairs with TT Rachel. Let him watch TV, you know, bounce, sit him on the sofa, let him play with his, you know, toys, do tummy time. And it's great. Like,
so speaking of,
he's more independent. He's sitting up by himself. He's holding his own bottle. So it's like, I love this little phase that now that we get older and he eating regular food, you know. It's just a lot easier and it's fun.
So speaking about Miss Rachel, there has been some controversy in the media about Miss Rachel and the things of raising a Black young man. How do you feel about what you have seen people in the comments or contributing into the lifestyle of you and Blaze have been said on social media?
I mean, you have some people who be like, oh, he should probably watch the other African-American people on YouTube. And it's like, at the end of the day, we're not a racial household. So it's like, he watches both. And it's more so about what he likes. And at the end of the day, I don't mind him watching Miss Rachel, even as a boy, because she's very educational. At the end of the day, it's like Miss Rachel started off as a teacher. So it's like, that's like you sending your child to school and saying he can only have a male teacher teaching him because he's a boy.
Right.
And I think at the end of the day, putting gender roles on kids this early is just crazy.
Diabolical.
It's very diabolical. And I want my baby to know it's not about what you watch on TV or about what you see other people doing. It's about how you're raised in your household that really makes a difference and is going to stand out to you and how you move as a man or as a boy, period. So It's like you can walk around with the Miss Rachel doll, you can read the Miss Rachel books, but at the end of the day, you still know your masculine side. Exactly. And I don't really feel like it's a problem with him watching Miss Rachel. She's very educational. Babes, he gonna keep watching TT motherfucking Rachel. And he gonna be a motherfucking real nigga too. Period.
That's right. I love to see that. And I love to actually like hear that coming from you, because as a Black woman, it's just like a stereotype to where a lot of women raising Black young men, they feel as if they just want the young man or young boy to go to the daddy and get raised around all of these different stereotypes. And I just feel as if as a Black mother and just as a woman, you should just want more for your child.
You see a lot of people be like, oh, how can he ever be a real nigga or a real man, even if his, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't have a male figure in his life or his dad isn't as active and, you know, things like that. My thing is, you have to know how to raise your kids. My baby has a great active male role in his life. His granddad has him a lot on both sides. He has 2 granddads and they are both really active. He has mad uncles, cousins. So it's like Blaze has a male figure, like multiple male figures, so that he will understand how to be a man, how to be a little boy. And I don't have to worry about that type of him being in the household with a man, even though he, you know what I'm saying? I don't got to say too much.
Yeah.
But you know, like people are always assuming single mothers cannot raise a boy child without them knowing how to properly be a man. And I feel like that is very wrong.
It is.
For how the way we think in society. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, I feel like single mothers or mothers in general wants bitch, women, period. We know how we want to be treated. Mm-hmm. So we know how to raise a young man because we want them to treat us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like we're the best. I mean, we can't do everything that a dad will do, for sure.
Right.
But we can always teach them, like, you know, how to be a man.
Yeah, exactly. And I love that you actually had that understanding and you really get and you're like keen to understanding how to raise a man.
And I love that for me too. But then it's like, even when I do have a little troubles or, you know, when it's time to be potty trained, oh, baby, you got to go to your granddaddy. Like, I know when to reach out for help.
Right. And you,
every time.
Exactly.
If I ever
You're not
have
afraid
any
of
problem,
it.
if Blaze ever got me fucked up and he think I'm pussy, oh, I got something for you.
Mm-hmm. And you far from pussy. I can say
that's how I know my baby is never going to be pussy. Period.
You far from that. We're not going to talk about I feel like putting like characteristics and putting a child in categories of either like being sassy, because I seen comments
even
of that.
If my baby was to come out and he was gonna say that he was gay, he was still never ever gonna be pussy. Like, what you talking about? Bitch, he was still gonna be a real ass gay niggas. I don't have problem with gay people. If that's what the fuck my baby decided he want to get older and do, cool. But he still never will be pussy.
Put the camera on me.
Fuck.
Put the camera on me. This is the definition of a Black mother raising a man. Yes. It don't matter what your gender or what you think that your son will end up being. You have to raise your son to be a man.
Yeah,
point blank, period. Sexuality, what like you into, all of that, that don't matter. These are little kids. These are toddlers. These are babies.
Y'all know I will never got a topic, but I'm going to tell y'all, no shade. I be seeing a little comments for the last couple months because y'all know I took a little break. But let me tell y'all one thing. If a person ever goes to the internet and tells something about themselves, that means y'all could never throw it back up in their face. Period. And y'all bitches be trying to do a thing. And the thing is episodes, medication. Let me tell you one thing about it. I never, ever, ever have been ashamed about anything that I have said about my bipolarness.
Because mental health is real.
And this is what this show is about, so I'm going to bring it up. Mm-hmm. It's so many, not even just Black people. It's just so many people, especially our younger generation, who goes through mental health issues and they fear of getting help just because of the fact of how the world may look at them. They will not sit here and reach out and get the help that they need because they feel like y'all are going to look down at them like, oh, you're crazy, you're slow, you're this, you're that. But it's like at the end of the day, babes, I don't got no shame in my game, bitch. I'm bipolar as the fuck. And I'm successful more as the fuck.
As you should
So
be.
it's like, let's really talk about it. And that's why I really put myself out there, because I wanted to motivate you guys and to let you guys know, like, it doesn't matter what is thrown your way, babes. You can always overcome that shit. Mm-hmm. You can always better yourself. You can always reach those goals, those boundaries. Like, step outside the box. I literally had problems. I went and got my psychiatry degree. Hello?
Degree. Georgia State University.
It never gave slow. I feel like these bitches in the comment need some medication because I'm more successful than you guys.
Exactly.
But it's not like I do this to pop my shit. It's just like I do this to show people, like, it doesn't matter what's thrown your way. Like, you can always be great.
Always.
Very successful.
Yeah. Because I think also, like, in the community, people feel as if you're labeled as, you know, you having ADHD, ADD, bipolar, you having this type of disorder, this or whatever,
it's a
you
stigma.
can't go far. You can't reach those heights as anybody else that's in the industry. And a lot of people that's in the industry may have those same type of disorders, but they don't
put it on the front street. And that's what makes me so different, because I honestly don't give a fuck about what the fuck y'all say about me. A bitch need medication, a bitch need this. I have been off medication for years. Do I have my days to where the fuck I want to spaz on you bitches? Yes, I do. But I've came to a point to where you become so in tune with yourself. You know, when you have those days, stay off the internet. Stay away from people. Vibe. Get yourself back together and focus. I don't need medication. My goal for, like, even being a psychiatrist, I never wanted people to be on medication because I know how the fuck that shit makes you feel. Mm-hmm. You don't feel like yourself. You cannot move. If I stayed on medication, I would never be able to be this person that I am today, because that medication makes you feel like shit. A zombie. Like, you have no emotions, no feelings. You could barely even function. Mm-hmm. So I do this for the people who can still, like, function and stuff like that. Like, I don't believe in putting kids on medication for ADHD or bipolarness early. No, babies, you need to talk to these kids, focus, give them something that they can love and build on. Like, you just can't put kids on medication for years and then when they're adults feel like they're just supposed to go into the regular world and make some shit happen. No.
Without it, yeah.
Yeah, without it. And the more you stay on it, the longer it's gonna take for you to be able to wing yourself off
of it.
I knew from the beginning when they put me on it, this is not for me, baby. Like, and I dealt with that shit. I did go through many days to where I probably should have took my medication, and I didn't, and I fought through that shit, and I'm still able to be here at the age of 28, successful and doing what the fuck I need to do. Like, so I just feel like that's not the key. Medication is so not the fucking key. Exactly. Go through your shit, deal with your shit, heal, learn what works for you, and handle your business.
Yes.
And stand on business.
Exactly. So I would say for episode, because you said 1, 2, and 3, I would say for 4, 5, 6, it should be
bitches need to get their lives together.
Knowing what the past trauma is, getting your things together in order, and don't depend on a medication to change your mindset, your mood, your ability to just be in society and
baby,
move along.
You need to get in tune with your fucking self. No medication on medication. Handle your business, stand on your business. And that's the fuck it, bitch, period.
I love that. You just, wait. So what has gotten into you? Because like you just been coming with the responses like.
Oh, I mean, you know, this is real life. Clock it.
Okay, clock that tea.
Last time I checked, these people ain't got more money than me. Ain't more successful than me.
Clock it.
Ain't living like me.
Mm-hmm.
So
talk your shit.
I'm doing what the fuck I need to fucking do. And they should try it. Maybe you need some fucking medication.
Talk your fucking shit. Keep going.
Next episode.
Wait, now we done already. We only been going for 2 minutes.
Cause you know, this is episode what?
We're way
like
past
episode.
We're way past any
Catch up.
episodes. Like we don't even know. I think we're actually in a different series.
This is
different
part,
season.
This is part 5.
Yeah. A different one.
And bitch, in 2025, it's gonna be part 10 because I'm about to level up on you bitches.
Level up. Level up.
This is my girl Renee Trill. Clock it, bitch. Yeah. I love me some Now That's TV, by the way.
Renee Trill? You love Renee Trill?
I'm a Now That's Now That's TV type of girl. I ain't even gonna host you.
What you be liking on Now That's TV?
Because them bitches fight. Them bitches
You know
fight,
who I love on Now That's TV?
Them bitches go. Who you
I love Ivory.
You love Ivory? I love Ivory too. I think I literally had like I met Ivory like in real life. She's definitely the same person off TV from years ago before she even got on TV. Ivory is for sure the same person. I love that she's trying to grow and show more of a different side of her. Mm-hmm. But Baddies is cool and all of that. I love Natalie. I love Baddies for sure. I be tuned in, but I'm definitely more of a I'm gonna watch Now That TV show.
Yeah, I think that Now That TV is just more Sundays. Realistic a little bit. Baddies just give me a little scripted, and all they do is just like fight and brawl, and it kind of be like placed in a script of like them fighting and brawling and shit. I like the raw shit. Yeah, Now That TV is just more raw.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So I just feel like I actually watch the
YSL trial.
I watch the YSL Young Thug every single day. Like literally, I'm talking about it'd be like 8-9 hours every single day. I watch it throughout the breaks. Everything.
I used to be tuned in too. I'm not gonna hold you.
We are at like 150, I think.
They
151.
Need to just let my boy out.
I think it may be a mistrial.
It has to be a mistrial because it's like, what are we talking about?
But I feel like if it's a mistrial because it's not prejudice, I feel like it's not going to be good for a Thug because they will be able to try him again. Yeah, they will be, because prejudice is if he gets a mistrial with prejudice, they will not be able to try him again on the charges that they have indicted him on. But without prejudice, they will be able to try him again on those same charges because it was a mistrial. I just know
they need to free him because at the end of the day,
they do.
This shit been going on for too long and y'all ain't got shit on my boy for real. So it's like,
they do. And I feel like all they witnesses is just like going out bad on the state side.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
And now they just indicted
Dirk. Free Dirk, for sure. I feel like they be coming for a lot of rappers or people with names trying to just prove a point. And at the end of the day, as black men, black women, anybody with a name, or just even our society in general, we have to learn to just
stand for something.
The fuck off these people's radar.
Yeah, and I think everybody have to stand for something or fall for anything and everything. And I feel like even with the Dirk situation, with them feeling like as if he has set that traumatic situation up for those individuals that have been involved in that, I think that that was from our city.
That was from our city. I feel like at the end of the day, I don't want to see no black men in jail. So
I don't want to see black men in jail, and I don't want to see black men dead either.
I feel like together as a community, especially the rap community, we gotta learn to. Why the fuck is y'all even beefing? Everybody got money. Everybody happy. Let's just live our fucking life. We ain't gotta fuck with each other. We ain't gotta be cordial. You stay over there. You stay over there. We good. Like, I just want people to stop killing each other and stop going to jail. And if we could find a way to do that, because at the end of the day, the greater fucking good. Hey, I don't know if y'all watch Tyler Perry, but we are doing this for the greater good, bitch. And the greater good is everybody being peaceful, everybody making their money, going home to their families safe. Mm-hmm. That's what the fuck these white people do. Mm-hmm. They literally have like sororities, or like, what do you call them? Fraternities, whatever the fuck. Secret societies. Mm-hmm. And they have laws. Just like, you know how like the dope boys back in the day used to have their laws like, bitch, you can't touch people, kids, or you can't touch the women. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, laws. I feel like in today's society, we have lost sight of structure. Exactly. And for structure, we need to come together and say like, yo, certain shit you just can't do. Mm-hmm. And that's how we all stay out of trouble. We make our money. We go home to our families and we're cool. Like,
I think it's
at the end of the day, we're only hurting ourselves.
Yeah. And I think as like a black man, it comes from like being prideful, because I think pride gets in the way of a lot of situations.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, now you about to go do 60 years. What your family gonna do?
Yeah. And you just got married and all of this.
Like, look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, it most definitely. It's definitely,
but I feel like if everybody get on one accord and if everybody can come to an agreement of what I just said, then the world would definitely be fucking better. We will still be able to listen to everybody's music. Everybody still go home to their family, and we straight. Mm-hmm. Like,
and I think that will keep the everybody pick a side type ordeal. And it's like, oh, I'm rocking with Dirk, I rock with Dirk. If I rock with YSL, I rock with YSL. If I rock with YFN Lucci, I rock with YFN Lucci. And it just be that. And sometimes as a fan or supporter, you can rock with both sides, because I like Lucci and I also like YSL. I love listening to Thug and I love listening to Lucci. Like, letters.
I feel like at the end of the day, the fans should never get into it. And I feel like, honestly, sometimes it's the fans' fault to where these people have to go and do these type of things, because that's what they feel like they're expected of. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, you got to think about, we're all human. You're sitting here putting all this pressure on, oh, bitch, you better go slide. You better go do this. And it's like, that's what they feel like they have to do. So now I'm putting not only somebody that lost their life, but now I'm putting my life in danger, my family life in danger, and everybody else around me, because I feel like I have to go do this. Which at the end of the day, I know street shit. I'm not no fucking regular ass bitch. For sure. Everybody wants some get back, and I'm not telling you not to go get it. I'm just saying, in order to keep everybody from out of jail or out of the fucking graveyard, it gotta be a different way to be able to go about it, because at the end of the day, everybody gonna be gone.
Well, I just think that honestly, in the midst of everything that is going on, I think the power of the tongue is just so strong. Like, a lot of things.
Oh, baby, one thing about me, I speak my life into existence, babe.
Manifestation.
I manifest every little single thing. I'm not gonna cap. I feel like you are what you speak. If you sit here and you are a negative Nancy, babes, you're gonna be a negative ass bitch. Your life is not gonna prosper. Mm-hmm. You're not going to be this bitch that you want to be. You're gonna keep the mindset that you have, and that's negative. Mm-hmm. When I talk to millionaires and when I talk to people who are better than me, they always told me, like, you have to be what you want your life to be. Mm-hmm. And even if I'm not there, babe, I'm going to see myself being there. Yeah. And that's what's going to motivate me to get there. Hello.
Yeah. And I think that's like the motto I go about with even like living life. You have to live your life like you expect it to be. Like, yeah. No, I don't get like disrespected. I don't get like, none of that stuff comes across me at all, because I literally live my life to where somebody can't even disrespect me when I'm out in public. if I'm flamboyant, if I am seen as a heterosexual male, and you know, I see women, they see it, they giving it up. Whatever happens. But I just feel as if like the power of the tongue is just like
it's so real.
Strong.
And I can say, I live by that. This is my life. This is how I came to be me. Okay, do you hear me?
I hear you.
Do you hear me? Because I can't. I don't hear myself. But bitch, do you fucking hear me? Literally, I manifest everything. I pray to God every day, and I promise you, I would not be this successful if I didn't. I literally know everything that's about to happen in my life because I prayed for it. That's what I want to happen in my life. And
then if you still do pray for it and it still don't happen, you just have to know that that's just not for you. Or it may not be the time.
It may not be the right time, for sure.
It may not be the right time because God will give you things when it's the right time for you.
Or it's going to give it to you if that's for you.
Exactly.
Certain things you also have to understand, it just don't be for you.
Mm-hmm. And I learned
and I feel like sometimes, but you can't be discouraged by that either.
You can't.
And I feel like that's where a lot of people go wrong because they ask God for these things. And either they are not ready for it or it's just not what you're supposed to be doing. But you got to think about it, baby. You probably got something greater. Don't ever let that misguide your hope or misguide your faith in God. You just got to keep praying. You got to keep staying focused. And you have to know anything that's for you will always be for you, honey. Don't ever let that lose faith of what the fuck is you really, you know what I'm saying?
I do. And I feel like that's for like friendships, relationships, or any kind of situationships. Yeah. That's anything in life, period. Because I've been in situations with friendships, I've seen that. And God has spoken to me and just let me know like this at this time.
I literally thought I met the love of my motherfucking life. And I just thought that we was going to get married and have kids. And bitch, when that time came,
it just wasn't the right time. And that may not be the right person. And God has did things in the past to make that shown to you and make you see that this is just not the right time and this is not the right person.
I don't even question no more, baby. I go with the motherfucking flow. Because at the end of the day, one thing about it, I ain't never been took back. I always got something better. Or I always move greater or, you know, prosper from the situation. So
you always have to elevate from any type of
now when
situation.
you go to downgrading and shit like that, all right, now it's time to question you.
But now I feel like sometimes going back.
No, going back, honestly,
let's talk about it because that's the thing.
No, I'm talking about like going back as like into like a negative place. Sometimes when God bring people back into your life, it's not always a negative thing, babes.
No, it's not. And
sometimes people that second chance might be the one you know? Yeah.
But I just feel like as if sometimes like that first time, that just wasn't the right time for that relationship, situationship, friendship. Yeah. But you have to go back and understand, and you have to take accountability.
Accountability for sure.
Accountability.
And then if they come back round and you got to look at it, hold on now. Now, if they come back round and they doing the same shit that they was doing and they're not doing better or they're not fixing the shit that they had, you know what I'm saying, did in the past, then that's when you got to understand, okay, no.
And also with that too, you have to understand what happened in that first situation.
That went wrong. You have to address it.
Is that type of person? Because sometimes the situation is out of the ordinary to where this not even like you. Like maybe you going through something that I just don't understand. Yeah. To where it's making you show something different than I knew you to be. Yeah. Or I knew you as. And it's not like you. So I'm going to give you a break.
I can totally get that. And because, you know, this was back like a couple years ago, whatever. But I had a conversation with somebody and it was like, oh, well, if you would have told me like sometimes how you be feeling, how you don't be wanting to be bothered some days, that would have let me know how to be able to deal with you or handle you more, just because of, I know what you're going through. I know you don't want to be fucked with today. So shit, I'm gonna give her space. And I feel like that's why people be needing to be open. Not even about just mental health, just about like, you know, bitch, I'm having a bad day. I don't want to be bothered. Because if you don't tell your partner or your friends or, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, and then these people done pissed you off, now you snapping on them, and now everybody, y'all done said some shit that you didn't want to say to each other, you know what I'm saying? Or the situation just go like, period. It's like it all could have been prevented. You know
exactly. Yeah, most
and
definitely.
I feel like that's definitely a major part in relationships and friendships, just in life, period.
Because I think a lot of times too, people go
through shit.
People go through things, and it happens.
A lot of times they don't want to talk about it.
Day, and a lot of things I just cannot open up to you and just tell you like.
Because at the end of the day, what the fuck are you gonna do for me? It's like,
and it's not
what are you gonna do for me? But it's like,
I have to go through this on my own. And
it's
I
like,
just know, like, whatever you say, you could say some genuine.
It's not gonna help.
It's not going to help.
So it's just like, what am I sitting here telling you this for?
Yeah, like, knock on wood. If my mom died, the only things that somebody could say, oh, God bless you, I'm gonna pray for you, like all of this, all of that. That's not going to help me right now.
That's not gonna help how I feel or how anything. It's not gonna do anything.
That's not gonna bring back my mom. Give me something that's gonna bring back my mom, and then you come around, you know, we talking and we conversating, and it turns out to be like, oh, my mom appears back. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
like,
I totally get it.
That's not the situation.
And that's why I feel like I'm not a person to sit here and be... I'm an affectionate person, but I don't know how to...
Sympathy?
Yeah. I don't know how to be that person.
And as a friend, I know that that's not you. Like,
because y'all be getting mad at me even when y'all text me. Y'all be like, oh, you short talking me, you this, and that.
Yeah. Because why you doing me that?
I'm so lovable and shit, but it's like...
you can't show sympathy, you can't show emotion, and I think that it's because of a guard.
I know how I feel, bitch. You was sitting here telling me you done lost your job, you broke, your man beating on you, this, and whatever the fuck.
You gonna say leave. Move
and
on.
Then I'm like, but if I tell you to stay, like, I don't know what the fuck you want from me, because at the end of the day, you grown, you still gonna do what you want to do. All I could do is tell you I support you in whatever decision you make. But at the end of the day, a lot of people want you to sit there and, I don't know, try to be sympathetic and fake. But at the end of the day, babes.
Yeah, I think that like you as a friend. I know when
people do it to me.
It can't.
That shit make me feel like I want to knock your ass out.
Yeah.
Cause bitch, don't sit here and tell me you sorry about some shit that you can't help.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch.
Exactly. Yeah. 1,000%.
I feel like that shit is just fake. Like, people saying like, oh, I'm just so sorry that this happened to you. Bitch, honestly, you really don't give a fuck. It's just in human nature. That's just what we were taught to say.
That's the response. Yeah.
Girl, but I know this shit is fake as fuck. Like, that's like me telling you your baby cute.
Well, what baby?
Clock it.
Clock it.
I know I got the cutest baby out of the bunch.
Hello.
And I hate when bitches come across a lit ass nigga or a nigga who on their caliber and then they lose they self and just be all in the nigga. Like, you stop doing what you doing because you want to be with your nigga every day, but you ain't running your business. You ain't handling your business. You ain't you no more.
That's the time.
This person, bitch.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in fucking hell. Because at the end of the day, if that nigga leave you.
Hot and dry. Hot and dry. Like, you ain't got nothing. And I feel like that's the moment and that's the time that you supposed to go out and do your big one.
Then I
like,
see bitches go crashing out behind a nigga. Spending all your coins. All it is thinking that, oh, he gonna do the same for you, baby. One thing about it. Me personally, baby, in order for me, if you want me to spend 50, 100,000, you gotta spend 300,000 first. It ain't never gave. I'm about to just go out here
and just go
spending my motherfucking money. If you ain't even gave me half of what the fuck.
And that's how I be feeling too.
That shit is diabolical. Like, and then even with these little ass boys who spend their motherfucking money, what the fuck is $2,000-$3,000? Baby, that's an entry fee.
Mm-hmm. You got to teach the girls. I think that's probably what they want you to do, is start teaching them how to.
I might do need to teach them.
I think you should start teaching the girls. I'm going to start teaching them how to cook.
Because these hoes don't know how to cook.
They don't know how to cook.
They don't.
I think I'm going to start doing like elementary cooking.
I think maybe one episode we should be in the kitchen.
I think so.
One.
The next one.
Not a lot of them, but one.
The next one.
Yeah.
We got to be in the kitchen.
Some Savannah shit.
Yeah.
Some real country.
Oh, we should do a seafood.
Food.
We should do seafood and soul food, like a seafood.
No,
and...
you got to separate them because ain't no way in hell you eat seafood and soul food at the same time.
Okay. That's
come
true.
on now, beat it.
But you know, we from Savannah, bitch. We'll eat anything, like all together, bitch.
We will,
give me a crab boy with a neck bone.
Sometimes you put a neck bone in the crab boy.
Hello, let's talk about it.
But no, I definitely think we should do an episode like that.
Next one.
And teach the girls
at my house.
Yeah. Yeah, bitch. Because you got the move, bitch.
Yeah.
Clock
in the kitchen is.
I can't wait to come over there and put some greens on the motherfucking stuff.
No, you got to put the baked beans in the oven, bitch.
Oh my God. Crickets. This is a vegan motherfucker.
And the one that say that the one that don't eat meat want to compliment on our baked beans.
How? When? Where? Anyway, I feel like today was a great episode of Not Crazy, Just Misunderstood. And
the next one is going to be so epic. I can't wait for our kitchen episode.
PJ, you are the screen switcher. Okay, that's fine.
That's
PJ
fine.
quit. The show still will go fucking on. Okay.
As usual.
Your fucking wife will take your place, nigga. All right, whatever. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in.
Or the nigga behind you will take your place. I promise you.
You are, nigga.
You are.
We love you though, but
hey, hold on. Hey, you gonna come up? You could do the camera. Thank you. All right.
Damn, my eyes keep watering. I don't know.
You. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Not Crazy, Just Misunderstood. I'm so glad to finally be back. We're gonna keep it consistent and bring that shit back.
We had to take a break. We had to take a break.
Raise my motherfucking baby, but now we back out. Period. I'm out.
We back. I missed y'all. All right. Let me do my drop, please.